What exactly is going on in the United States? There's widespread poverty and homelessness. Infrastructure is falling apart. Drug addiction is affecting millions of people, and the schooling system is in a state of collapse.
We need to fix our roads, for God's sake. We need to make our country work properly, because you and I see when we go abroad, the infrastructure abroad sparkles compared to what we live
And that's the most
in the
distressing
United
thing.
States.
And it's not.
Why doesn't the government spend money on improving society? The U.S. national debt currently stands at an insane $35 trillion, and while there never appears to be any money available to help everyday American people, billions and billions of dollars continue to be sent to Israel for it to commit crimes against humanity on the Palestinian people. Well, if we follow the money, things get a lot clearer. The Israel lobby is buying off as many politicians as it can. Millions of dollars are spent each year to bribe U.S. politicians to take a favorable view towards Israel despite Israel's continuous violations of international humanitarian law. These politicians don't care about serving the people. They only care about accumulating more wealth. Many have investments in weapons manufacturers such as Lockheed Martin and Raytheon Technologies, both of which have seen sharp increases in their share prices.
Over 50, at least, members of Congress and their spouses are invested in Raytheon and Lockheed Martin, two of the leading weapons manufacturers. So we can see they are quite literally profiting from this genocide, and these are the people who are voting on increased funding and arms to the Israeli military. Our elected officials should never be able to profit off of genocide.
Is it starting to make sense now? There are around 750 U.S. military bases in 80 countries across the world, costing the American taxpayer billions of dollars a year. It's estimated that if only 5% of the annual U.S. military budget were put to proper use, it could solve world hunger. But to the politicians, it doesn't matter. They're profiting off genocide. They have no morality and will happily watch people get massacred and bring the world closer to World War III if it means they can get richer. It's time people open up their eyes. Reject the Israel lobby and reject politicians who are only in it for themselves. The world is in a very dangerous place right now, and corrupt politicians have to be rooted out.
That whole approach has been a disaster for us, a multi-trillion-dollar, millions of lives lost worldwide disaster of U.S. foreign policy. And we don't need for our security 750 overseas military bases. We don't need that.